It's Entertainment with Becky. You're so welcome to your show. You know how we do it. We're inside a classroom. We're about to get you entertained in a classroom. Yes. So please stick with me. I will be right back with everything you need to know about what's happening right here.
Hi guys, it's your girl Effia.
Hello, my name is Adama, aka Sister Derby.
Hi folks, the name is Prince David.
My name is Oga.
My name is Harold Amenya.
And this is Peter Ricci, aka Miami Home.
And you're watching E with Becks. Having so much fun. Don't go anywhere.
So the location actually is Nafti, and obviously I'm not sure you're looking forward to seeing Adjetey Anang here lecturing. You know, this is what I want you to see, the other side of your favorite personalities on television, and Adjetey Anang is my guest today on Entertainment with Becky. We never knew that you were lectured. Let me hold that for you. Yes, sir?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yeah, I do. Part-time basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's begin with. Let me take you back. Let's delve into things we do for love. The pusha.
Yeah, I know.
As I talk one sentence, you go repeat after me.
Wow, pusha, I bet you pa.
My eye red.
My fingers are in class one.
The baby stretch you too much. You make ready?
It might be true.
Yeah.
How did you get that role?
Well, basically, it was a friend who told me about an audition going on at Lintas, and so I should, why not try? And so I went over and I auditioned for. I think initially I was given BB, and so I actually got the role for BB.
BB, okay.
So we started a radio kind of recording, and that's the part I was playing. And so when it got to the point where they wanted to bring it to TV, the director asked me to switch roles, and that's how.
How?
Taxi driver, make you go your way. We dey talk business matter for you. Go, make you go.
Hey, you...
Oh, why you do me so? Eh? I will not talk the matter finish. Eh?
Look, there's nothing to talk about. If you are going to keep denying your relationship with that...
I thought you say me then that Julia girl, nothing they want inside. Eh? Why no one believe me? Eh?
So why was she acting so jealous?
It is all being lies. You don't know? Eh? He dey forskin me past devil say. Julia. Dede, Julia and herself I know who before. Eh? He say, I know the love him, say. I know the love him. Look, that night for the jeans club, he say he come inside some more, that be why he misbehave.
She come where? You think he can easily fool me?
Dede, why your matter won't hard today so? Eh? Oh, because of that your party me, bro. That bad guy. Because of family they stretch me so. Me I not say Max they call you. That last night I know see for right inside.
Leave him out of this. And you saw what? So is it your business?
What?
How did you take that particular? You played it so well. Everybody loved you for the pusher that you are now, which actually got you where you are.
Yeah. I mean, initially I thought the director was crazy, and Ivan Kwashika, you know, because I thought that the character pusher was really extreme.
Okay.
And you know, was too naughty, and I couldn't see myself in the character's shoes. But of course, he saw something in me, and so I decided to work at it, and that's how come we developed the character that we had in Pusher.
You played it so well. It was so real. How much were you paid for that at the time?
Oh, let me remember. I think it was usually about 45 Ghana cedis. 45 Ghana cedis.
That was 4,000. Those days we got 450 Ghana.
99.
I wasn't born.
Oh really? So 45 old Ghana cedis. Yeah.
But those days, I mean, you were on top of, you know, the screens. Let me just put it that way. You were on top of your game. You were on top of the acting career. I'm sure that you've had, you know, people throwing themselves at you, like the women. How did you manage all that?
No, I mean
now he's married though, with a little beautiful baby boy.
So yeah, I mean it's normally comes to the terrain of our work, and I'm sure in other fields as well, where you have people who are excited when they see you and they think that, you know, they have a right to you. You know, they can be your instant friends, and so it happens. We have to deal with that on a daily basis. But you know, you also must know that this is work, and you have a role playing. And once you've done that, it's good to keep people, fans, friends here and there. But of course, we want to step, you know, much further, and that's where you have to put your foot down and like, okay, let's know what, you know, I'm here to do and what you're also here to do, and so. It's a daily thing that you have to battle with.
I want to fast forward, but I want to stay there a little bit and talk about how it has affected you. Would you say that things we do for love got you where you are right now? And is this what you set out to become, an actor, and an award-winning one, of course? Is that what you really set out to become? Or you got the opportunity to start into things we do for love, and then boom, it worked for you, so let me just, you know, toe that lane?
Well, not really. I mean, I knew that, you know, I loved movies pretty much from the very, very early beginning, but then I never saw myself as being an actor in front of the camera. And so when that happened, I saw, you know, I thought that, look, I had this thing. People were saying that, look, I have this talent, especially when I had some roles to play. And I thought that, okay, well, you know, I was trying to find exactly what I wanted to do. Why don't I get some education in that regard? And of course, if I'm going to go to school, then I'm going to go to a certain height that would be satisfactory. So that's where school came in, and I told myself, well, if this is the field which I have passion for and I love to do, and I'm listening to what people are saying around me, then let me add the education aspect, and that took me to school. And but of course, the platform had already been laid with the days of TV theaters, you know, so I was doing TV theater, and then more of stage work with the Big Roma National Theatre, etc. So that's where it actually started, and then I moved on to Things to Do for Love for the screen. So there was a platform foundation that was already laid before Mapusha also pushed it to another level.
So it wasn't that difficult to, you know,
I mean,
be out there.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too difficult because I already had some foundation, you know.
So fast forward, Things We Do for Love.
Right.
Now you're Adjetey Anang. He's no more Pusha, even though we remember you for Pusha. Transitioning from from Pusha to Adjetey Anang, how has it been like for you? You know, the journey. Take me through.
I mean, everybody always reminds me that the Pusha character is still attached to me, you know, because everywhere I pass is still Pusha. People know the Pusha name than my real name, you know, and so that's very common. But it's kind of been tough sometimes because everybody expects that, you know, you're still the character, and so they want to see this vibrant, very, you know, spontaneous kind of person.
Has it affected you, the bad boy?
Well,
you know?
yeah, of course. People still have this thing about when they look at me, are like, he's rascal, you know, because they believe that I must have certain mannerisms, certain qualities that would help me play the character well. And so if there's not a bit of Pusha in me, I wouldn't be able to play Pusha. So people, there are some who are like, you know, look at me and like, okay, you Pusha. He goes to church, really, you know, that kind of thing. I get that once in a while.
How do you handle that? Do you feel bad? You know, so it comes to the point where we talk about how roles affect us negatively.
Right. I think it's unfortunate, but then I don't look at it as it being bad. I just want to look at the positive. I want to stay optimistic every time, and I look at it as, if I hadn't, I must have played it very well for them to believe that I'm almost a character that I don't even have a place in church or in this particular field, you know. And so I see that, you know, it's okay. It comes with what we do, etc. But it's unfortunate. I'd want people to be able to detach, you know, the characters that we play from who we are.
Okay.
You know,
I'm not sure. It would take us a lot of time to detach the character from, you know, the real person unless we're very close.
That's right.
I mean, it will be very difficult. So don't ask us to do that. But the movie industry, you know, I haven't been, or we haven't been, your fans haven't, we haven't been seeing you for some time now. I suppose you're doing lecturing now, so you're taking time off the acting, or you're still, you know.
You'd be surprised. I'm combining both.
You are.
Yeah, the lecturing takes a bit of my time, yes, but I've done this year alone. I've done about 4 productions already.
Okay.
And they are now coming out. One just came out recently, but 3 more to go. So.
Okay. Can you just give us a gist about what's really coming?
So there's one called The Beautiful Mind.
That I saw a little bit of
where
that.
I play about 3 personalities in one. And then there's another called Azali. Azali is child trafficking, subjects on child trafficking. And then the third is called, oh boy.
It's okay. You're growing. He's an old man now.
Yeah, but it's the third one. Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, so are we there? From Pusha to Adjetey Anang, you're still lecturing. This is what a lot of people don't know. He's a lecturer here at NAFTI. What exactly do you lecture?
So I lecture on acting for the course, acting for the screen.
Welcome, my brother.
Once we're able to capture Obajenzi, we're going to ensure that the meeting with the opposition leader will not happen.
Am I under arrest?
You were the last person to see Obajenzi before he evaporated into thin air. Well, it started well. It's still, you know, we're still building up the structures that we laid. It's a new area. NAFTI is a purely technical institution, and so they brought the acting for the screen on board so that we have a holistic, you know, you have the camera work, blah, blah, and then we add the artistic aside so that we can, as an institution, produce a movie without banging on ourselves, without going outside to get actors because they are here, you know, so that's the brain behind it. And it's picked up, you know, interest every year, and the numbers grow, so, you know, we're putting something up.
And are we sure, or are we sure that we're nurturing like the actors that we need for the industry?
Of course. I mean, for me, the good side about this institution is that we're not only giving them, you know, the technical know-how, you know, the skill, but we're also making them responsible for the choices that they make. So that, you know, if an actor is responsible, it feeds into what content are they going to produce and how they're going to produce it to impact our generation or society. So it's making the actor responsible. and so that's what we've added to it.
You're still acting. That means that there's something in acting that a lot of people don't know. Maybe I should join acting.
Probably.
Do we get rich when we are actors and actresses?
You can get rich.
Okay, are you rich?
I mean, I wouldn't say rich, but I mean, rich is relative.
Okay.
Somebody's richness, maybe, you know.
Maybe,
so,
yeah.
So, I mean, but if you're able to get your house, a place where you're living, you can call your home. At the end of your performance, or let's say work, you can, a place where you can call home. You have all that is necessary in life that could make you not, stressed, that would not make you need anything. I think that should be the place. And so, but we can make money out of that. You know, most of the time, it's just what kind of the living, the style of living, how we choose to live.
Do you think that some people live above their means? Because I'm asking so that you can advise the young ones. Okay, there's money in acting. You can join in. You're lecturing people to become actors and directors and all that.
Yeah.
So is it about living beyond our means, or just live?
Yeah, there is a
within
bit of
your
that.
means?
There is a bit of that, when you live beyond your means. Sometimes society also puts so much pressure on us, and because there's this thing of, oh, he's a celebrity, he's a star, and I saw him in a taxi or in a trotro. Then it's like, okay, a star shouldn't be in a trotro.
Yeah.
But who says?
Totally.
So we're kind of pushed to be able to appease our fans out there that we're of a certain level and all that. But I also think that that's where the actor must say that, look, you shouldn't be made to do anything that is not within your means, because you will suffer for it. It's just putting up appearances, but inside there you're facing, and that's why unfortunately some of our older seniors do not end well. Apart from the fact that maybe some of them did not develop the attitude of saving, investing into the future, etc. And I think that we need a lot of help when it comes to that, because we tend to be able to, what we receive, we spend like that, and we need to begin to learn certain basic things in investment, saving money for the future.
Wow, that's really inspiring. So you heard Adjetey Anang, live within your means, basically. Don't live above your means. Have you ever gotten to a point where you were forced, because you're a celebrity, so you have to show up for some appearance, just act up?
I mean there was a time where I was invited for a program where we're supposed to support. It was more like a charity thing, and then everybody was giving this amount, and you kind of feel like everybody's looking at you.
Yeah.
You dear, what are you going to give? And maybe that day, Charlie, you don't have anything on you, not much, and sometimes you get that pressure of, but of course, I didn't allow that to really take over me. I was like, Charlie, what I have is what I'll spend. It's going to be from my heart, and so I made a pledge, and then I redeemed it later on.
Let's wrap it all up. I don't want to take it because he has to go. He has somewhere else to go and lecture. Wow.
Next class. Hopefully.
Can you imagine? Next class. But I want to talk about the industry before. I mean, we can't leave without talking about the industry. Has the quality of acting reduced in the industry?
I think it's not about the quality of acting being reduced.
Because we see, anybody is acting now. Anybody is an actress.
I know.
Now.
I think that we haven't been churning out, quality acting.
Okay.
All because people are relying on just talent, which is good, but we need the skill, we need the training to add to the talent, so that we become very dynamic, and we have something varied performances out there. And so I think that we have a lot of talent, but we don't have a lot of skill and training, and so it will affect our growth in one way or the other. But of course, as I said, there's a generation here who are taking in that, and hopefully sometime to come they would face of that just talent. So anybody out there who has talent, add the skill to it, and it's not just about coming to institution like NAFTI or any acting school out there, but even what you do even on the internet, there's so many opportunities out there on net where you can go in to find out how successful actors out there get into character, how they train and ski. You learn so much on it. So just add something to your talent. And that would.
Has the creative arts industry or the authorities involved in the creative arts industry, are they tackling the issues? We know we have issues in the industry. Do you think they are tackling the issues that, or the necessary issues that are cropping up in the industry?
They've touched on them in words, but we want concrete action. We need things. I mean, we can't, for example, market our productions when we produce a movie and we take it to only Silverbed cinemas. In the past we had Regal, we had Dunia, we have Oxford, we have name them cinemas all around us. And so when I produce a movie, I know they can go to all these centers. Somebody is sitting in a dental like, look, it's too far, traffic, go to National Theatre or Silverbed, I'd rather stay in my home. If that locality's cinema hall is there, they will easily go there. And so it has to have marketing our product and getting more revenue. So there is talk about it, but we don't see concrete action, and we need government support naturally. But of course, how are we also positioning ourselves so that it's like, okay, when I invest in here, I know it's going to capable hands who are skilled and trained to be able to put the money to good use. So it has to be balanced. It's not just government. We have a role to play.
Do you like Denzel Washington?
Very much, I do. He's one of my top most. Not just in front of the camera, but even off
behind. Because I'm looking at you and I'm kind of thinking that he's Denzel Washington, and you might want to tell me that he's your favorite actor or something. You're looking forward to act, alongside Denzel.
Who should look forward to? Even non-actors will look forward to like being a scene. It's a good dream.
You're an actor. You sometimes portray things that are happening in our society. The recent thing which is very it's taking lives actually, and we're all complaining about it, is the use of tramadol, the abuse of tramadol. What can you tell the youth, since you're a mouthpiece for the youth, they look up to you and all that? What can you tell them about the abuse of tramadol and other drugs?
I mean, for now, they may be getting the results that they're getting, immediately, but you should look at the long term. There's so many people who start like that and they don't get anywhere in life. They either cut off their life or they're handicapped in a way. And so all the good things that they can dream of is cut short. So, better take care of yourself now, avoid that, and so that you can have longer life and a fulfilling life. Young people are dying every now and then, and some of the causes are, abuse of drugs. And so they should also think about that. You don't want to cut short their life. If not, stay away from it.
Stay away from drugs. And I'm glad to be the first person. I don't know whether everybody else knows that you're lecturing. I am the first person telling you that Adjetey Anang is not only an actor and an award-winning actor you've grown to love so much, but he's also educating people, getting people out there to grow this particular industry that we call the acting industry or the movie industry. I don't know how you want to call it, but thank you so much for
thank you.
Having us here at the Nafti Studios. This is Studios 2.
Studio 2.
Studio 2.
The classes are here as well.
I think I want to take a class next time.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Thank you so much. I've been speaking to Adjetey Anang. We'll be back to wrap it all up.
Hi guys, it's your girl Effia.
Hello, my name is Adama, aka Sister Derby.
Hi folks, the name is Prince Say.
My name is Oga. My name is Harold Amenya. And this is Peter Ricci, aka Miami Home.
And you're watching E with Becks. Having so much fun. Don't go anywhere.
There's a speculation out there that you're also going to get married. I think next weekend or something. I don't know who speculated.
Who said it?
Oh,
Debbie. Marriage is a good thing. It's a good thing. I would love, I want to get married. Of course, everybody wants to get married. But there's nothing like that. I don't know where they heard it from. No.
Mother's Day is tomorrow. Freshest mom. How is Ryan doing?
She's good. She's actually home with my mom, and this is like my first Mother's Day as a mother. Yeah. So
how is the feeling?
The feeling, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to. Everything is just surreal, Everything is just happening so fast. She's growing up quickly. She's like 6 months already. sometimes I just stare at hair, like, you know, and I just praise God, because you just see yourself in hair, and it's too much for me, you know. Yeah, it's such a beautiful thing.
Has motherhood
tiring?
Has it changed you in any way?
It has. Now, yeah, positively. You know, when I'm doing anything, she comes first. Like, I have to consider her. Like, I think about her before I even think about myself. I said in one interview that I thought loving my mom was like the greatest of all. Like, but now, you know, the kind of love I have for her, you can't explain it. Like, I don't want to see her hurt. I don't want to see her cry. I don't want to, you know, like, if I get close to someone who has a cold, like, if you have a cold and you come close to me, what I'll do to you, just because of rain. Like, I just don't want her to go through any form of suffering and anything like that. So you can't explain it as a mother, you know. I don't know how people do it, but for me, I'm just too overprotective, and I'm such a paranoid person.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we managing, you know, the whole thing? Are we still acting? I've seen pictures of you on set. Yeah. Have you officially bounced back?
Oh yeah, I actually started shooting when I had Rain. I think 2 months after I went back on set. So I'm still shooting. I want to produce soon. I'm still, you know, on it. I'm still here.
Your reality show, is it still showing? How has the
I'm waiting for Rain. It's about to. It hasn't started yet, but it will show on Iroko TV. Okay. So people should watch out for that. And Heels and Sneakers is on Iroko TV and Africa Magic. So, you know, for all of you who have been complaining, it's finally back on TV.
I've seen the way you spoke about your baby and how you're so much in love with her and how you wouldn't want anything to hurt your baby. I'm sure that she has the same love for you, and I don't know what she will think about, you know, things that people talk about you. Do you feel her? Do you think about that? You know, all the things that people write about. We don't want to go back and forth about what people write about you, but when you see things that you think that are not, you know, you, or you didn't do that, and it's online media, social media, people coming out at you, we don't want to go back and forth. What do you
should understand, you know, because growing up, I'll let her know that, hey, this is the kind of job your mother does, and, you know, random people would come at her, so you need to, you know, get used to it. Don't dwell on negativity, because I don't dwell on negativity. So I would explain things to her. And I know that she'll be proud of me, you know, because I'm a fighter. You know, I don't listen to all the negativity out there. So I believe she'll do the same.
When you said you were a fighter, I believed that you were a fighter. You fought for Doom Summer Stop, and now are we looking at you hopefully fighting for the movie industry? There've been complaints about how producers are not shooting. You are a producer yourself, how we don't have jobs in the industry, how the movies are going down. People are not patronizing Ghanaian movies. Any ideas for the movie industry?
I think the problem started when the DVD thing, you know, went away. Because now you produce a movie, you're thinking of how to make your money back. People don't want to invest because, hey, you know, it's not appealing anymore. We only have like one cinema in the whole of Ghana. So you produce a movie today, you put it in the cinema. What happens next? And then you put it online. And then what? You know, so you need to consider all these things. Are you going to make your money back? You know, for me, I have a lot of passion for it. I love giving the younger ones the opportunity to showcase their talent. So for me, I'm always going to be here producing and giving people the, you know, the chance and opportunity. But I don't know about others.
That's our show for today. It has been another very, very exciting edition of Entertainment with Becky here on Joy Prime on Multi TV. My name is Becky. I have been talking to Adjetey Anang. And now that you know that he's a lecturer, you might want to, you know, get your own job, extra job somewhere else so that it pays you more. Yes, basically. I have been briefed. I have been entertained as well. I hope you feel the same way. Thank you so much for joining us. Please join me same time next week for another exclusive edition of Entertainment with Becky. This is where I say, I'm out of here, babies.